Yeah, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, first and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the Aki and preaching the truth to the four corners of the earth in sincerity. Shalom to the aquats listening and learning, respecting their husband. Shalom to the speckled word that may look at the other nation, but of the nation of Israel is shalom. Right? So the name of this video is going to be focused not on the affairs of this life. Right, because we know that we're here for a short time. We know that Esau ruling for a short time, and the obstacles we're gonna have to go through a lot of obstacles. You understand? Whether it be a job, whether it be anything tainting you, because everybody have their thing that they have to work out. Everybody know their weakness, right? Everybody has their weakness, and everybody going through their little trials day by day. So we have to I don't know personally what is your weakness and what is your trial. Some people before they come in the street, they like money, you understand? They like this, they like that. But we know that in this time we live in here, we can't meddle with these things, because the same things that we so like, which is of the flesh, we're gonna cleave to it, and it might end up being your downfall. It might end up being your weakness. Right? So I'll start off with the book of Luke. Let's take our essence on this topic one time. There's the book of Luke chapter 8, and I'll start from verse 5. Right? It said a sower. There's a parable that Yahushua was bringing to his disciples. It says a sower went out to sow his seed, and as he sowed, some fell by the wayside, and it was trodden down, and the fowls of the air devoured it. And some fell upon a rock, and as soon as it was sprung up, it withered away, because it lacked moisture. Right? And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprang up with it and choked it. And other fell on good ground, and sprang up and bare fruit 100-fold. And when he had said these things, he cried, he that had ears to hear, let him hear. Right? So the Lord was saying this parable here, who understand, let him understand. Right? And verse 9 it said, and his disciples asked him, saying, what might this parable be? Right? They wanted to know what it was, because they didn't understand the moment. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto others in parables, that seeing they might not see, and hearing they might not understand. Right? Now the parable is this: the seed is the word of Yahweh. Right? The seed is the word of the Lord. It said, those by the wayside are they that hear, then cometh the devil and taketh away the word out of their hearts, lest they should believe and be saved. And who we know as the devil in human form? We know Esau is the devil. Right? We know Esau is the physical counterpart of the devil, and the things them that he bring, and these things that this world, it draw people away. You understand? Because first thing first, Esau have bestiality, homosexualness. You understand? A lot of these things take away our people badly. He give you opportunities that take you away clearly. He give you opportunities, jobs. You understand? Certain jobs like for instance the rap industry. We know there are a lot of jigs in the rap industry, because them either might just can't cut it when it comes to rapping. You understand? As the jigs them take over the whole situation, and that opportunity that he gave them is one of the ways to take them away.
And it's like he gave them more privilege to sin.
Right? It's privilege to sin, because he know with you flashing all your money, and with him overloading you with money and cars and this and that, you signing away yourself, which is actually selling your soul. You're encouraging others to do the same. You understand? That's why the scripture say, here comes the devil that taketh away the word out of their hearts, lest they should believe and be saved.
And
right?
And still appear to start, because we know these drakes in these times we're living in. You pride our drake. One drake see another drake driving a foreign. He wanna be driving something better than that next drake. So he will do anything, sell his soul, sacrifice his mother, his father, his daughter, whatever it is these drake doing, just to be on that level. But the ones who's the elites, you don't see them putting no time on no VVS shit, or no
Exactly.
You ain't seeing these things that show that these drakes mindset is so hard. I mean, that mindset of vanity, which is all is vanity and
vexation and spirit. That's what we say. That's what the topic is. focus not on the affairs of this life, because any little thing in this life we know is a distraction. We consider ourselves, consider yourself, right, as always being in the matrix, right, being a enlightened one. That's why we say the Illuminati on the right hand side, right? Always think about yourself as being in the matrix. Everybody around, they plugged in, and they can't be plugged out unless the Lord shine light on them.
Because if it's vanity and vexation and spirit, you should see spirit on them, with them lusting on, or with them, even if you are around a circle and you use a man of the Lord, you know, the illuminated one on the right hand side, you ought to you know, figure out that spirit, you know, in that circle, all the spirits, you don't figure out them spirit, so you know wherever a spirit come to you, you know how to operate with that spirit. If it's a vexation spirit, if it's a prideful spirit, if it's a sexual spirit, whenever a spirit come to you in this time, you have to foresee it. Going back to this scripture, you know, you will see the continents into in a woman's face to know the darkness in the continents. Same way as a man, you know. So that because the eyes is the window to the soul, you know, and you will sift out somebody through the spirit and knowing that, hey, this is a wicked Jake, or this is a wicked Israelites, well, we know as nigga bitch, you know, and how other words we just call them. Because they can't call them the daughters as no more, because all of them is hotty, all of them jumping from road to road. But anyway, that is them fancy and the whole woman sampling many men. That is a part of them, you know, grafting on this wool, you know, and like Esau philosophy same way.
And as the women them that get caught up even faster, because the men and them, they already lost. If you understand, the men, they were supposed to be leaders. They were supposed to be, you know, the men of Israel who in the world, they supposed to be leaders. They supposed to, when the scripture say the gates languish, the men supposed to be leading, showing how to lead. You understand? And we already know that this system and this kingdom is really a queendom, right, which is run by women. You understand? And these wicked women, they're free to do what they want, right? And they are the weaker vessels, so it's easy for the devil to get to them, right? So going back down in it now, verse 13, it say, they on the rock are they which when they heard receive the word with joy, and these have no root, which for a while believe, and in time of temptation fall away. So this is the same thing that I was saying, because I witness people, I witness talking to sisters, talking to brothers, they know that they come into this word, you understand, they sprite when they now come in, the liking it, you know, they want to preach, they're doing videos, whatever the case may be, you understand. If it's for the women, and I tell you, I could say personally, you understand, and then now they all sprite, yeah, when the temptations come, because that's what I say in the beginning of the video, you have to know where is your weakness. So when that temptation come, you can get rid of it. You understand? If it would I be eating too much, would I be anyone when you now come into it, would I be smoking, would I be a love money, would I be a gambling addiction, would I be whatever the case may be, you already should know. Would I be anger issues, would I be taking order, you understand? You ought to know where's your weakness, because this is what the devil gonna use to overtake you. You understand? That's what you're gonna use to get through. We know that we had to focus on it, so when that can't happen, right? So when you go down into it again, it say they on the rock are they which when they hear they receive the word with joy, and these have no root, meaning that they're not grounded. They was never really grounded. They were just following the crowd, you understand? Riding the train. It say which for a while believe, they believe for a little while, and after they go astray. And it's
and this even going to a lot of them having the full fear of the Lord. You know, they may know the true power about shame and shy, because you can't come in the street and play calling upon the Lord's name, you know, and feel it's a normal thing. You know, as we know, and this is king of the universe we're dealing with, you could just snap your finger and lights out, you know, like the wicked pastor in Jamaica, you know, he was talking some kind of heights in the station.
Yeah, but and the Lord sent him and
the blasphemy statement.
Yeah.
You blaspheme against the power, the king of the universe, you blaspheme and make yourself sound like if you use corn or something, I think, or use a prophet, or use a false prophet, because later down that day, you can get an accident and come on and end up dying on his scene. You have dying on his scene, so it'll show you that, hey, the Lord, hey, the wicked will always be, will always get destroyed, or will get punished from Yahweh. He will always put them to death, and that is the judgment of being wicked, over wicked. The Lord will make them die before that time.
And some of them just even get dreadful death too. The Lord will cause something dreadful to happen. Right, but going back down into it, let's say, and in the temptation fall away. Right? So this is basically you not, connecting with Yahweh and not knowing the full fear, because if you really full fear the Lord, you will love the Lord, and loving the Lord, you will understand that you cannot do these things. You understand? You cannot go against the Lord, His commandments and what He commanded to do. So you would never fall away like that. Verse 14, let's read verse 14. It says, and that which fell among thorns are they which, when they have heard, go forth and are choked with cares of the riches and pleasures of this life. You understand? And there's a lot of people. Nobody can say they don't get caught up with pleasures of this life sometimes. You understand? There's a lot of things people wanted to do in life. They wanted to tour the world. They wanted to, make up a certain amount of money, drive this kind of car, build up this, build up that. And, when you come into the truth, you get to realize it's the direction that the Lord steering you in. You can't focus on this life, because you'll be giving this life too much of your time, and you're giving this life too much of your time and your concentration.
It's simple as this. If you're working, and you have you have a simple car, we're dropping you to work, and picking up your children, dropping up your wife to work, wherever it is, and working, you gotta hot up your head now to sell that car, to run in the bank and take out something out of your budget payments, or your balance we collecting. You be stretching your hand where your hand can reach, So hey, you have to use wisdom. You knowing that, hey, make things easy for yourself. As a man and Lord, you have to make things easy for yourself. You have to, put nothing, because now, hey, the Lord already visited it. We don't see no going on in Trinidad right now. They don't say that shipping how going on the sticking in containers in America, and all these stocks in coming in, it bringing a shortage in Trinidad. So farming coming to Trinidad just now, because as the brother Ashram do a video, hey, he saw wanna staff you drinks, So whoever you have, make it eat little and live long, make it do. Don't put yourself in a position that you running down something and that's swallowing up your time. You can't do a video, and talking about, when the spirit come on here, you could do a video. You gotta be in the spirit. You gotta be in the spirit. You gotta be on fast. Brother the apostle I do a video, you gotta be on fire. To be in the street is being on fire, And
he actually say that focusing is being on fire. Because if you focus, you'll be on fire. Because for me to focus on this life, as I said in the previous video, I had to grind real hard. That if I focus into buy a car, I had to grind real hard to buy this car. You understand? We not saying no buy each other, no buy things, but do focus on this life. Because if you focusing on the affairs of this life will swallow you up. You understand? Especially if it's something that you really like. You go follow, you go swallow you up. You gotta love the Lord more and put in more time for the Lord than anything else. Because brothers who get accustomed loving the things of this world, what is happen? They get comfortable and they wouldn't even notice that they get comfortable.
And it's really Lord trying them, the Lord gave them and high, make them a little higher in their job.
The job, even give them more money and the salary,
send a man wife at them, very attractive and whatever, just to break you. All these things the Lord said, because you're not grounded. You're not grounded, you fall by the wayside. You know, a lot of these drinks, they come in just for a seducing spirit to cause confusion in camps. You understand? Until when he gets sick out, you know, as Brother Zach say, you know, I hear that brother, he was just didn't like any spirit. And when he do so now, the brother is falling out. And a lot of these drinks, you feel it in his spirit that they just here for here sick. You know, they just around the brothers because you know they ain't fit in nowhere else.
They following the crowd.
They following the crowd.
And this thing what we in here is not following crowd thing, you understand? You have to be sincerely doing this. This is not something where you should feel like it's a burden. That's why videos should be easy for you to do. And for the aquats who listening and learning, the videos should be easy for you to watch.
Yeah.
You should be able to be watching videos and learning. I mean silent, you understand?
And even as I say, put it into the aquats. You know, put it into the aquats, they of having knowing the full law of the Lord, like polygamy, you know, being silent, being obedient, all these things has to be easy for you in this timing. Or as a part of you perfecting yourself as a princess, as a daughter of Zion. You know?
You gotta make the women of the Bible be a role model. You understand? Esther. You gotta make this next one, you gotta make Sarah, all these women, you gotta make them be examples, you understand? Same thing as the men of the Lord as examples for we, Paul, Peter, James, John, all these men as examples for we. You understand?
So we are the poet outside of the worldly mindset of studying vanity and all these vexation and spirit and stirring you up to how you uncomfortable to do the works. Grind for the Lord.
Yeah.
Grind for the Lord now. Push for the Lord.
Yeah, go hard for the Lord.
Go hard for you. Like how Paul says, you run a great race. You know?
Yeah.
So we right now we running our race. Right now we almost to the finish line. But Paul's reason I say now we almost to the finish line.
Yeah, we can't stop now and get because we tired. You understand? Because a lot of people feel in this long 10 years, 12 years, and they just give up and they going back to focusing on a job, focusing on, and that's the whole high about it. Coming back to the same topic what we're talking about. You cannot get comfortable because the scripture it says itself here in verse 14. It says they were choked. Right? And one of the ways they get choked is because the life swallowing you up, your job, your people they are wrong, they are not choking you because they have their wickedness and you are wrong them, forgetting that the Lord said to be with a continually with a godly man and you getting choked by their wickedness, by their worldliness. So now you all choked up and being in the world, studying till I'm around worldly people. Now you worldly and you're not even seeing it, you get comfortable. You wanna go to a party because they say you wanna be too over righteous, and then after you end up going 2, 3, 4, 5 parties. You understand? You're off balancing your skill. You understand? And that is where things start to get off. Yeah, when you're off balancing your skill, you're not doing no videos, but you're putting all the most of that works for Esau and this kingdom.
And as the best thing for brothers to do is to go by a brother. Go by a brother, call a brother. If a brother live in another state, you know, you go by a brother, spend you know, if a brother is a bachelor, you know, you go by that brother, you know, or if you have extra room in the back, you know, away from his, you know, away from your privacy, with the wife and your children, and you know, you and he can relate and go out and, you know, even though you can barbecue some kind of meat, you know, lamb or some kind of thing, you know, and have a spiritual vibe, sit down, reason, do some videos, go out in a spot on the highways, do the works. This is where the be around godly men who are studying things of the world, you know. A brother, I know too, it's time for brothers to pull out brothers. You don't want to be stacking up all this money, and you don't know the economy coming to note. You don't know the cashing and no value. You gotta have the MOTB to move around. You understand? So hey, if a brother don't and if you know a brother had to get a vehicle, you know, to for transport to reach so help out a brother. It's nothing, and that is charity, that is love, you know. So all these things you gotta have a mind. The Lord, or you had upon our minds that the Lord, put on the armor of the Lord, you know. But when you set upon the armor of the world, you gonna start things gonna start to swallow you up. You gonna want to know, you gonna want to gather up treasures. You understand? You gonna start to focus on your wives, because one wife not good enough for you. You want two. You were 3 now. You know, when I realize now it's the 2 our wives, you know, they're having sex, and on that one, you know, the spirits in your house is 2 lesbian spirits camouflaging yourself. Because why? Are you lost? Your lust bring forth spirits, because everything is a spirit. The Lord actually, you know what? Everything is vanity and vexation and spirit. So if you like it, you care so much, you know, you fall in love with that spirit of vanity. If you like in sex so much and flesh, you fall in the spirit of sex. A spirit of sex come on you. You know, so that's why we had to be in a spirit, a grinding for the Lord, doing the works. That's why we gonna be on fire. You know, that way gonna be as the brother said earlier on, as what Ariam say. You know, to be focused is to be on fire, and to be focused is to be focused on the word.
I'm gonna get next precept here in the book of Luke one time. This is the book of Luke 21. Let me see if I can get it. Luke 21 and verse 37. Right? It says, so okay, I wrong precept 34. Right? It say, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, so that they come upon you unaware. And the whole thing about the beginning of the scripture, you break it down smoothly. It say, take heed to yourselves. And what the Lord say to do in other precepts? The Lord say, examine yourself. So if you get comfortable in this place and you slumber and you're not seeing it, but other brothers seeing it, that means you're not examining yourself. You understand? Brothers seeing it on the outside, because why? Brothers examine themselves and they're examining you as well too. Because that part of us being a watchman, examining ourselves. Because the Lord said, take the beam out of your eye and then take it out of your brother's eye. So when you know that the beam out of your eye, you could already go and help your brother. But now your brother not examining himself. What happening? You understand? That will join him back.
And a lot of these brothers in the truth very emotional. You gotta put that emotional way about yourself and know that you're a king. You know, you're a king. You know, you put that emotional way about yourself, like for females. You know, we as men of the Lord, we take reproof, which is correction, and we move on, we learn from that. Because it's the Lord who loves us and making our brother correct us. Our brother is the Lord mouthpiece.
Exactly. So, it's a key thing, but the Lord is speak through men. The Lord is speak through the prophets. If he speaking through the prophets to you, you're supposed to be taking that reproof 100-fold. You just understand that this is the Most High talking to me, not because it's our brother talking. You understand? Because if he could take heed, if he could learn from our brother and learn godliness and learn that, when he brother talk now, why it is you take being emotional? It's the same spirit of the Lord. Our brother wouldn't correct you if he didn't care about you. If our brother don't care about you, he'll leave you in your way. You understand? Because you know you could just dead. You understand? But he will reproof you. Same thing goes for the females. If you have a husband, you understand, and he correcting you, it's because of the love, and especially if I'm a Lord, because I know that these wicked jigs, they all up under the woman. You understand? And anything the woman say goes, and I just how it go with these wicked niggas. You understand? But putting into the man of the Lord, when he dealing with his wife, right? And he dealing with you correctly, if she dwelling with him correctly, she would not get that. You understand? If she understand that how a virtuous woman supposed to function, you understand? But when they step out the line, they get reproof.
One time correction.
Correction one time, right?
And that's Slakia, that's really another precept for me.
No, I really nobody will precept.
Yeah, really.
It said, and take heed to yourself, lest at any time your heart be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness.
And that means you overdoing it. Your skill off balance. You know, you know, putting on that armor in a sense that you putting on armor yourself. Because you all in yourself.
And that is what the word surfeiting really goes into overindulgence in something, like overeating, overdoing anything. The Lord said don't overdo anything and drunkenness, because drunkenness is part of you getting caught up in all these different wines, different philosophies, different things you're doing. You understand? Because you in the street 5 years now, so or say 1 year self, 2 years, right? But now you can find something that taking away your time more than the truth, and that make no sense because the apostles and them is old men. They need truth around a while now, and they make sure and make this they all. Every brother has a job. Well, most brothers have jobs, I should say, because I'm not sure about every brother, right? And most brothers just always make sure. But while brothers going to work, they cannot drive. They making a video for the Lord.
And as men of the Lord, you see, but and that would excuse, hey, there are curse all them words.
Can
The time man I know that don't exist, but and excuse, because once you have an excuse, you gonna be like, but no.
That's why I always say, right? It's like scary thing for when the Lord return to say, I know you not. You understand? So you can't have no but, because you understand that will be real serious when the Lord return. You gotta face that now. Right? And it say here it says so feeding and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unaware.
So that day I was going back into, what I was really going into is when Jacob's trouble hit, because it's that day we gonna be calling upon the Lord, and the Lord will say, I know you not. You understand? Because we doing the Lord say he come like a thief in night, but first he gonna send Jacob's trouble, and he say, hey, the ones who hold his patience just get saved out of it. And this is the men who study things at the world. This is the men who know who they're going through the trials, the chastisement, and hold their corner, hold their ends. When through they being tried as gold. So at the end, you are fully furnished. You are fully furnished. As when you make a 24, 25 carat chain, and you make it and they perfect it. It's so as the men of the Lord begin perfected, So when the day come, that day coming, you on Yahweh Hashem on side side. You see favor in you, because you was doing his works. He come with reward and gifts for you. But if you shaky and studying the gifts of this world and vanity and all and women and all these things, Lord didn't have time for you, because why? You choose death rather than life. And this world is death. Because when Noah bring forth life, and telling them, coming to the ark, repenting, they are rather the world and death. So when death swallow them out, so when the Lord bring too much nuclear fire, it could be too late for you. Because why? Your car, your house, your wife, your money swallow you up, your pride too. So when that time of your destruction, see how much they can grab up. And they say in Second Samuel's 12 and 21. Till you let aside, go after vain things, what kind of prophet to deliver you? So in that day, or the hug it up and see if he can deliver you.
Because none of your things will not deliver you this time. The Lord only deal with warriors and serious men right now. You understand? Now I bring his precept here, Ecclesiastes 2 and 2. It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Right? Basically, the reason why I bring this precept is because we know a lot of people turn back to their slave master when they see things getting tough. You understand? The first thing you want to do is turn back to Esau. You want to go and pull out a loan. You want to say, boy, all the time you're focusing on your shy. As soon as the things start to get rough, you want to go and take this kill shot. You understand? And it's shocking men, because men watching you as a powerful brother all the time, or a sister. You understand that, a sister that who was looking, you could have looked up to. You understand? Who brothers could have seen, well, yeah, the sister is a serious sister, but now she gonna take the kill shot. You understand? That's why it say, make not haste in time of trouble. It say, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end, which is what? Which is the kingdom, when the Lord return. That's the last end. You understand? You being increased is what? Getting everything that the Lord promised us. That's why the last video we did was we have been promised by the King of the universe. Right? It say, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Verse 5, it say, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right? So that is the day on this precept. And that is what we headed. We trying to be acceptable men. You understand? We trying to be always focusing on your Bashim Yasha, because we know it's going to get rough. You understand? I'll get the first book of First Thessalonians. First Thessalonians 5:7. Right, it say, for they that are, let me, if I could go up. Right, I'll read from 6. It say, for therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. And what is that? Us watching and taking heed of everything going on around us. Even you are watching yourself. You understand? Watching brothers, you're trying to figure out brothers' spirit, trying to figure out what's going on with brothers as yourself. You understand? Let us not sleep. Notice what's going on. Be as watchmen. Be as pilgrims on the earth. You understand? Be as workmen. If the Yahweh Shai is the king of the universe, and we servants for the king of the universe, and then Yahweh Shai even come to call us friends, we should be taken as highly regarded. We should highly regard how serious being a servant of the Lord is. You understand? Be how serious it is being in the light. Right? It say, let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober. That's why I was in the first precept was saying drunkenness and surfeiting. You understand? We have to be sober. Right? It say, for they that sleep in the night, and they that are drunken in the night. So that goes into all, because the night really represents darkness. You understand? The world. They that sleep in the world. They caught up in this world. You understand? And they drunk too, because they caught up with all the philosophies and the ways of what Esau set for them. That when a man come out of school, he's supposed to get a car and a house and a land and make it travel the world, be an engineer, study for 14 years to go to school and then work. You understand? Pay all the taxes, this, that. And that is the mindset that they set for you. So when you develop this now, you don't know what way to think.
And because of this will, fool you.
Right, and verse 8 is the thing. It say, but let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet of hope of salvation. So
and a helmet of hope of salvation.
So it's really the part, what thing that is really love. Because if you love the Lord, you will keep his commandments. You understand? You will believe that he coming to save you, which is our hope of salvation.
And if your faith boosts up to the max, having confidence, because why? You love the Lord by you laboring, by you being, on fire, by you being focused, you focusing on your mission, by you being diligent, because you knowing that, hey, the Lord, by I doing this, the Lord will bless me, the Lord will guide me, the Lord will protect me, the Lord will give me salvation at the end. But if you studying vanity and all these vexation and spirits, you go and get at the end what is going with vanity, because it doesn't last for a while, and then after it just get destroyed, it's either rotten or mud come on to whatever it is. But hey, this wood, this truth, is the only way out. Calling upon Yahweh is the only way out.
You can. We can look how it's saying here. It's Ecclesiasticus 1:27. It say, for the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness is the light. So you having faith in the Lord is the only way out, as the brother say. That is the Lord the light. The Lord the light in that. It say, distrust not the fear of the Lord, meaning that in any situation you're going through, do ever take with that trust from your mind, because doubt getting you out. Right? And I'd always be quote that because after I watched that brother video, right, doubt will get you out. So don't ever, when they say distrust not the fear of the Lord, always go to your instincts, in other words, and that instinct gonna be the spirit of the Lord guiding you. Right? Even now, and then and in Jacob's shower, but now even more, because right now you're gonna have to go through something, and then in Jacob's shower you're gonna have to go through it more.
And you don't have to ask yourself in a sense, we'll do this or do that. You just rolling the spirit guiding you, because you know that you have much he guiding your steps, so he leading you in the right path.
Because when you see spirits start to come out here, like I wonder if I should take this skill shot or what, boy. That all them spirits is test. You understand? That's why I said, distrust not the Lord, the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, and come not unto him with a double heart. So when it say when thou art poor, right? Don't ever focus on anything of this world, because the Lord seen about you, right? And on top of it, that double-minded thing, because I was saying we used to see before we come out in the sea long time, don't come out in the sea with that double mind. You understand? Don't say you want to come out in the sea and then after you don't want to come in, but you're coming. Some mad thing going to happen when we come out here. You understand? And we know everything is predestination, but you know, don't come to the Lord with that double mind. Don't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
You say you go in south and then up north.
You understand?
And we know we're going on there up north.
Can't.
You end up under the nuclear destruction, getting caught up with
crazy.
So only this is this judgment. You end up getting judged with Esau.
And likewise, that's a serious thing for we to be dwelling in the spirit in these times you're coming in here, because you're gonna have to rely on your instincts, you know. You're gonna have to rely on that spirit that the Lord guiding you. You're gonna have to rely on it real 100. You're gonna be so serious every second gonna count. Are you relying on the spirit that you have? Right? And as you trusting in that spirit, that's why it said distrust not. Because from the time the Lord say, hey, get up and move, and you know that the spirit of the Lord tell you get up and move, you get up and move. Do say, don't be double-minded and well, nah, and then boom, something happen. You understand? Now you can't move because why? Something happened. You understand? It say verse 29, it say, be not a hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed what thou speakest. And
so that
goes to
go back to, you know, a certain guy who was in the street, you know, it has some jakes as we work in all the fishermen. You know, one of the jake end up saying, a young jake, he say that, hey, this I can't listen to what this man is saying, because he's saying something and he doing the same thing what we doing. He doing the same thing what we doing. You know, so he telling them, hey, so they stop smoke, you know, and the Lord and all these things. And when you do so now, he have a big jar of weed, a big clear jar of weed, and smoking and wanna watch him and wife. And so these jakes sift him out, knowing that he's a hypocrite. You know, so that's why he don't sift out that wicked nigga out of the camp. Right up.
Let's bring this last precept here. We'll close with that. Colossians 2 and 8. Colossians 2 and 8. It says, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, because this is what brings the doubt. This is the things that brings the doubt and the spirits to you. You understand? Individuals coming to tell you some other doctrine. Individuals trying to give you some better way than the truth. You understand? Your mother and your father, all them trying to tell you. Well, I hear about a long time, and what them fellas preaching is nonsense, and that all them thing is vain philosophy, one, vain deceit. You understand? It's after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and what the word rudiments really goes into skill set and all these other things. So that's after the skills and the knowledge of the world, and not after your shy. You understand? So we have to say beware, meaning always be on the lookout for somebody to try to some spirit to try to, you know, get to you. You understand? Always be on the lookout for that, and always be mindful of them spirits coming to you. Right? Because this is what we here for. We here to warn you, but we know we are wrong here 24/7.
Because we know we're going into the very spiritual time, which we know all of that spirits will be, you know, coming out and roaming right now. And all the spirits of them is as same as the brother say, you know, the brother from Bahamas say that the angel know us. The same way the spirit in left hand side know us same way. So they will just, you know, do like with the left hand side spirits, do jumbie. You know, as the scripture in Job, the Lord asked Satan, you know, when comes down and walking down and
to and fro,
and seeing wicked devour. So he's sitting with these spirits on the left hand side, looking to try and tempt and do all kind of thing. So you have to be strong at this time, and high open, high single, and high focus on the prize, which is the salvation, the kingdom of heaven. So hey, that is it with me. I know you anything again.
And we'll close up for this precept here. So you know, first and foremost, again, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. You know, shalom to the double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. To total truth. You understand? Salutation to the Akim, preaching the truth to the four corners of the earth. In sincerity, the elect. You understand? Shalom to the aquats that listening and learning and respecting their husband. Shalom to the speckled bird that may look like the other nations, but of the nation of Israel. We say shalom on to the next one.
Shalom.